So I'm getting a red dot here on AVE, but it hasn't broken down below this candle that I decided to play. So you can see AVE here. This is my largest holding at the moment. It had a green dot appear right here on, that was May 20th. It absolutely blasted off. I think I got in around 104. I think I bought around this area right here. So I'm down about 10% on the position. And again, if you guys can't take a 10% drop, you should not be investing in altcoins. Go trade something else. Go trade gold or silver or something. But as long as I'm above this candle right here, I'm still bullish because this is where the big guys stepped in, right? This is where the whales stepped in. I know that because that's where I got the green dot. So I think of the green dots and the red dots on the weekly chart as like a whale moving through the ocean. Okay, the whale is going in the direction I want it to go if the last dot is green, meaning it's going up. So as long as the last dot is green, I'm bullish. So that tells me, boom, big buyers, the big whales, the smart money is stepping in when I get the green dot on the weekly chart. Okay, and yes, it has pulled back 10%. We do have a red dot. So if this red dot closes the week on Sunday, meaning Sunday it closes, I will probably reduce my position in half. But I have a stop loss on this thing at the bottom of the candle. The bottom of the candle, I got the green dot on. So if it breaks down below 83, call it 83.50, I am out of my position. I am going to be stopped out. That is called a stop loss. Because if it does break that, it's more than likely going to come back down to maybe 70 or 66 around there, right? But if this green dot was accurate and that really was the bottom, it should not break down below the candle that you got the green dot on. Okay, I want to be very clear about that. So yes, this is a warning sign. Am I selling it right now this second? No. I'm watching it this week. I'm watching to make sure it holds that 83.50, this big green candle that we got the green dot on. This is just a warning sign. Okay, no, not every red dot is created equal. And I need this thing to close red for me to consider selling. Okay, because we have 6 days, folks. We have 6 days for this candle to move around. And if it goes up, that red dot could disappear. So until that closes, I'm holding my position on AVE. If it closes, yes, I can reduce my position or I could sell the whole thing and either sit cash or find another position. Okay, but that is the strategy. Okay, I would ideally like to sell when the stochastic gets back up here because that's when we run hot. Okay, this is the area I want to be selling, taking my profits in. This is the area down here where I want to be accumulating and buying and adding to my position. So I'm sitting about 0% cash right now. I'll show you guys the rest of my portfolio. That's AVE. Here's XRP. This is more of a fundamental play. It had a little dip, but got sucked right back up. I don't know. This thing hasn't moved. Like, it's been between 46 and 57 cents for the last 2 months. It hasn't moved. People are saying it's a stable coin and blah, blah, blah. But we're way down here at the moment. And actually, if you take a look at a different chart, that's the Coinbase chart. But you can see, okay, XRP is not one to be played with. Okay, it has these nice little moves. I'm not going to be looking to sell XRP until that stochastic gets back up there and touches that white dotted line. That's how long I'm going to hold my XRP. And that's more of a fundamental play than anything on XRP. So I'm still holding that. Yeah, I got a stop loss maybe down here at 41, but I'm not worried. Again, that closed red, but I am holding this name as long as we hold, around 41 cents. Okay, if 41 cents breaks, I maybe sell because we might even dip a little bit faster. But you can see every time XRP dips, it gets sucked right back up, meaning there's tons of buyers stepping in and buying all the dips. Nobody's selling this thing. So when it does decide to do the rippity-dippity, like it did back over here, it went from 22 cents all the way up to $2. Okay, if this thing goes to $2, that's a 300% move, folks. And if I have to wait a year, 2 years, 2 weeks, 2 months, I don't know when that move is going to happen. What I do know is when the stochastic, our light blue line, gets back up here to the white dotted line, that's what I'm going to sell. That's all I'm paying attention to right now. I think a green dot will come back on this within the next couple of weeks. Again, it still looks very, very strong here, sitting on that 200-week moving average. I still like XRP, and I'm still a holder. Here's Swift. Swift had the green dot last week. We called this one out, and it hit just about 8 cents, and now you're seeing a little pullback here, down 4% today. I'm still holding this name. Why? I'm holding this name because I'm waiting for the stochastic to get back closer to the white dotted line. Okay, that's what I am waiting for. I am waiting for that line to get back up here. That's when I will empty that. I don't see a sign of a red dot coming anytime soon. I'm still a holder of that. STX, I anticipated this green dot around, I think I got in at around 206. 206 was my entry. It's sitting at about 220, and we're getting the green dot this week. So this would be a great one to take a position on. If you haven't gotten in yet, I mean, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, but if you wanted to play this one, I would buy the week of the green dot, meaning right now, okay, and use a stop loss at the bottom of this big green candle right here. That's at 181. Nice bounce off of the what? Off of the mean, the 50-week moving average. I love the trend on this thing. Again, up and to the right. Beautiful, okay? We don't want down. We want up and to the right, baby. And we're bouncing right on our 50-week moving average. I love it. Stop loss at 180 on that one. That's perfectly clear. Down about 3% today, but again, green dot is showing there, and that was called out over here inside of Overkill Alerts. If you guys are not a member of the Discord, we call out all the red and green dots on our watch list. I have a watch list today of about 44 names we're going to cover, and another 63 in the red list that I've already scanned for. Okay, so about 150 names, including our stocks. We get all those signals pushed out over here. You can see a couple went off today: AMD, Mara, Uber, Snap, Monster, and Amazon. I also thought I saw Coinbase in there. One second. No, Coinbase was a couple weeks ago. Coinbase got the dot a couple weeks ago. So those signals are called out over there in the Discord as well. If you guys are not a member yet, you do need to be a member to see that. More information, link in the description and pinned in the bio. Let's take a look at the last one in my portfolio at the moment. It's going to be INJ. INJ got the green dot confirmation back here on May 27th. That's when we took our entry. Nice 14% move last week. 24 is going to be the stop loss on INJ. Again, I like this one because it's coming right back down into the 50, just like it did back here in September. Okay, gave you the green dot. What did it do? It did the rippity-dippity here, folks. Okay, let's go ahead and take this away. But again, bouncing right on our mean, that yearly average moving price that I talked about at the beginning of the video. Green dot. Stochastic's only sitting at about 20 right now. So I'm waiting for this thing to get back up here to the white dotted line to unload my position. I only sell in two cases, either when this thing hits the white dotted line or I get a red dot close on the chart, okay? That's the only two things I'm looking for to sell. I don't sell otherwise, unless I get, again, a red dot close, just like it did back here. Okay, that was all the way up here at 35, and then it dumped all the way down to 18. That was a 50% drop there. Okay, but now that the stochastic is down here on the floor, that light blue line, and we're getting a green dot, we're just holding until that stochastic gets back up there to the white dotted line.